Welcome back to Stoic Bond Secret Traits to become immensely attractive to women. Did you know that studies show women are attracted to certain traits in men that have nothing to do with looks or money? In fact, researchers from the University of Westminster found that women rated men as significantly more attractive when they displayed confidence and a sense of purpose, even if their physical features weren't traditionally handsome. That means if you've ever felt like attraction is all about having a chiseled line pack abs or an expensive car, you've been misled. The truth is, women respond to something deeper, something you can develop. Starting today, if you've ever wondered what makes a man irresistibly attractive. Beyond just good looks, you're in the right place today. We are revealing the secret traits that make you immensely attractive to women. Traits that any man can cultivate. And if you stay until the end, we have a bonus tip that will completely change the way women see you. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a powerful advantage in the dating game. Welcome to Emma, your go-to channel for real relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. One mindset: women sense a man's mindset before anything else. It's not something you can fake. Your thoughts, beliefs, and the way you see yourself all translate into your energy, your speech, and your actions. If you walk into a room already convinced that you're not good enough, that belief will shape how you carry yourself. And guess what? Women will pick up on it instantly. But here's the thing: your mindset is completely within your control. Ever met someone who wasn't the best looking or wealthiest guy in the room, but somehow everyone was drawn to him? That's because he carries himself like he's valuable, not in a loud, arrogant way, but in a subtle, self-assured way. And here's the trick: when you believe you're valuable, others start to believe it too. That's how attraction works. So how do you cultivate this mindset? Start seeing yourself as the prize. This doesn't mean acting entitled or thinking you're better than others. It means recognizing that you have value, that your time is valuable, and that the right people should want to be around you. When you embody this mindset, women will naturally be drawn to you. Science backs this up. A Child 2019 study in evolutionary psychology found that women are significantly more attracted to men who display self-assuredness and a strong sense of purpose over those who don't. In other words, if you walk through life with clarity and direction, it makes you more attractive. So shift your mindset from doubting yourself to seeing yourself as someone worth knowing. It's the foundation for everything else. 2. Confidence without arrogance. Confidence is one of the biggest game changers when it comes to attraction. But here's where a lot of guys get it wrong. Confidence is silent. Arrogance is loud. Women can instantly tell the difference between a man who's genuinely sure of himself and a man who's trying too hard to impress. One is naturally attractive. The other is a major turn-off. Imagine two men walk into a room. The first one walks tall, greets people warmly, and doesn't feel the need to prove anything. He's calm, composed, and fully present. He listens more than he talks. He doesn't try to one-up anyone in conversation. Now, the second guy, he's bragging about his job, his car, or how many women he's dated. He's constantly trying to steer the conversation back to himself, desperate to make an impression. Who do you think women gravitate toward the first guy every time? And this isn't just opinion. Research from the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that women rate confidence as one of the most attractive non-physical traits in men. It signals that you're secure in yourself, that you don't need validation, and that you can handle whatever life throws at you. So how do you develop this kind of confidence? Here's the simple truth. You don't have to be the loudest or the funniest guy in the room to be attractive. Just be sure of yourself. Speak deliberately instead of rushing to fill silences. Own your space. Stop seeking approval and instead focus on being present. That's the kind of confidence women notice and respect. 3, body language and grooming. Before you even say a word, women have already formed an impression of you, how through your body language and grooming, these 2 things send powerful subconscious signals about your confidence, self-respect and attention to detail. Think about it. If a man walks into a room, slouched over, looking at the floor with messy hair and wrinkled clothes, what does that say? It suggests he doesn't value himself. And if he doesn't, why should anyone else, on the other hand, a man who stands tall, walks with purpose and carries himself like he belongs, instantly commands respect and attention? Women notice these things before they even process your faith. So what are the key body language cues that make you look more attractive? Keep your chin slightly raised, not too high that it looks arrogant, but never too low. A slightly raised chin signals confidence and presence. Maintain calm, steady eye contact. Not in a creepy, aggressive way, but with a relaxed, comfortable gaze. This shows self-assurance. Move with control. Fast, jittery movements signal nervousness, while slow, deliberate movements show certainty. And let's not forget, grooming. A well-groomed man immediately ranks higher in attractiveness. You don't need a designer wardrobe or a model's jawline. Basic grooming makes a massive difference. A fresh haircut that suits your face shape, a trimmed beard or a clean shave. Whatever looks best on you. Clean nails, fresh breath and a nice scent. You'd be surprised how much women notice these things. In fact, a 2021 study in Frontiers and Psychology found that well-groomed men were perceived as 40% more attractive than their less groomed counterparts. 50% increase in attraction just by taking care of yourself. Bottom line, how you present yourself matters if you want to be seen as attractive. Start with your posture, your presence, and your personal care. Before we proceed, if you find value in this video, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and makes you to an integral part of our journey, and we deeply appreciate your contribution. Now, let's return to our discussion. 4, personality looks might get you noticed, but your personality is what keeps a woman interested. This is where a lot of guys get it wrong. They think attraction is all about appearance, but women are far more attracted to the way you make them feel than just how you look. So what kind of personality trait make a man? Stand out playfulness and humor. Women love men who can make them laugh, not in a forced, clownish way, but in a witty nature, natural and engaging way. Emotional intelligence, the ability to read the room, understand how others feel, and respond in a way that shows maturity and awareness. Think about it. Have you ever met a guy who's not traditionally good look, but women love being around him? It's because he's fun, charismatic, and makes people feel good. Picture this, you're on a date, and the woman you're with spills her drink. One guy panics and makes things awkward. The other smirks, hands her a napkin, and says, "Well, at least now we have a funny story for our second date." Who do you think she'll want to see again? It's the small things, being quick-witted, knowing when to be serious and when to be playful, that make you magnetic. I see science even backs this up. A University of Kansas study found that women rate humor as one of the most attractive traits in a man. Why? Because it signals intelligence, creativity, and strong social skills, all signs of high value. Man, so if you want to stand out, focus less on trying to impress with what you have, and more on developing a personality that makes people enjoy being around you. That's what keeps women hooked. 5, communication, the way you speak, makes a huge difference in how attractive you appear. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Women naturally gravitate toward men who speak with confidence, clarity, and purpose, not men who ramble, mumble, or overcompensate by being loud. Here's something most people don't realize. A deep, controlled voice is far more attractive than an aggressive or overly energetic one. Think about the most respected and charismatic men. You know, they don't rush their words, they don't talk over others to prove a point. Instead, they speak deliberately with pauses that allow their words to land. Now picture this, two men in a conversation. The first one speaks with calm authority, pauses before he answers, and never interrupts when he speaks. People lean in to listen because his presence commands attention. The second one talks too fast, constantly interrupts and raises his voice unnecessarily. He's trying so hard to be heard that people subconsciously tune him out. Who do you think women are drawn to? It's always the first guy. But communication isn't just about how you talk, it's also about how you listen. The biggest mistake men make. They focus too much on what they're going to say next. Instead of truly listening, women can sense when you're just waiting for your turn to speak. So here's what you do. Slow down, be present, and ask thoughtful questions. Instead of just responding with, "Oh, cool," or "That's nice," engage with curiosity. If she mentions she loves traveling, don't just nod. Ask, "What's the most memorable trip you've ever been on?" Women aren't looking for a guy who just feels the silence. They want someone who makes them feel heard and understood. That's what makes you memorable. 6. Authenticity in approaching women. There's one mistake that kills attraction faster than anything else being. Fake women see through inauthenticity instantly. If you're rehearsing lines pretending to be someone you're not, or acting overly cool to impress her, she'll sense it right away. Here's what most men don't realize: the best way to approach a woman isn't by trying to impress her. It's by being comfortable with yourself. You don't need gimmicks, exaggerated confidence, or a pickup artist's scripted lines. You just need to be genuine, but the most refined, confident version of yourself. Let's say you see a woman reading a book at a cafe, the wrong approach walking up and saying some overused pickup line. Instead, keep it natural. That book must be good. You haven't looked up once since I walked in. Simple, situational reel, or maybe she's laughing with friends. You could casually say, "That's the kind of laugh that makes people want to know what's so funny." No pressure, no forced conversation, just an opening that invites her to engage if she's interested. The key: your approach should feel effortless, not forced, not desperate, just natural. Women are drawn to men who aren't trying too hard because it shows they have options. So drop the fake lines, stop overthinking every word, and just be present. Confidence isn't about what you say, it's about how comfortable you are in your own skin. And that is what women truly find attractive. If you've made it this far, comment "Confidence is king" to let us know. You're part of our real community bonus point, the power of mystery, since you stayed with us until now. Here's your bonus tip, one that separates the men-women, chase from the men who do all the chasing mystery. Most men make the mistake of being too available. They respond instantly, they overshare, and they lay all their cards on the table right away. The problem: when everything is predictable, there's nothing to be curious about. And curiosity is the foundation of attraction. Think about it. Why do people become obsessed with TV shows, novels, or even celebrities? Because there's always something they don't know. Yet that same principle applies to attraction. Ever notice that the guys who aren't constantly chasing women seem to get the most attention? It's not an accident. They understand that. When you leave a little mystery, people naturally want to know more. Now let's be clear. Mystery doesn't mean playing games or ignoring her texts for days. It simply means not putting everything out there all at once. Let her peel back the layers over time instead of sharing your whole life story on the first date. Keep some details for later conversations, instead of instantly replying to texts out of desperation. Respond when it fits into your day, instead of always being the one to initiate plans. Let her wonder what you're up to. Sometimes this isn't about manipulation. It's about keeping things interesting. When someone feels like there's more to discover, they stay engaged, and that's exactly why women are drawn to men who hold their frame, live their own lives, and aren't always an open book. So let's recap. If you want to become immensely attracted to women, focus on your mindset. Confidence, body language, personality, communication, and authenticity. And remember, a little mystery keeps things exciting if you found value in this video. Hit the like button to help us grow, subscribe for daily content, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. We've also recommended the next video on your screen. Click it now, and we'll see you back tomorrow.